King of the Hammers, it's the prestige of all the races. It's the big one. It's, you know, there's probably 40 to 50,000 people out there in the middle of the desert, and it looks like the Super Bowl, starting on Super Bowl weekend and going all the way into the next weekend. And you know, people show up early. They've been out there. We were out there 2 weeks before the race, and they're building a fence out in the middle of the desert to fence off all the vehicles and the pits, and it's amazing how big it's gotten, and it's pretty wild.
It's become a full-time job. Even with school, I get out of school early and come down here for almost 8 hours a day and work my butt off, and on the weekends it's anywhere from 12 hours and up.
If you're not prepared for what you're about to go through and put the cars through, even being prepared is sometimes not enough. You know, it's as much as we've been racing, we know what goes bad, we know what to look for, and I mean, this is the biggest race of the year. These cars should be like brand new when we head out there, and that's the biggest part of the deal, is just be prepared and have your guys prepared and make sure everything's, you know, all your ducks are in a row. My ideal position to qualify in is first. I mean, I want to be out front. I don't like eating dirt. And I go out there to win, and starting on day one, qualifying, I want to be in the front. So hopefully we got everything tuned in and ready to rock.
The ideal position is definitely, hopefully top 10. You know, I think I can pick it up a little bit this year from last year. I feel more confident, and I know my car now. Between doing the short course and the Ultra 4 racing, I've noticed throughout the whole year that my reflexes and my driving ability has gotten a lot better than when I started. I used to be like real nervous about everything all the time. I remember just being in the rock crawler, my leg would shake against the brake pedal every time I'd hold the brake, and now it's finally gone, and I can just relax, and it's almost soothing just to be able to just kind of do what you need to do.
All right, you got me? Yeah. Radio check. Main check copies.
The King of the Hammers, it's the biggest. You know, it's where everyone's watching, and where you want to show your true colors, and you want to be at the top of the game, and you want to hang with everyone that's already up there.
I don't know, I kind of feel like one of them dogs chasing a rabbit. I mean, I go for it, and if someone's in front of me, I ain't happy until I'm in front of them, and then once I get a nice little stretch or whatever, or get out in front, then I try to back off and take it easy and start saving my car. But yeah, I like to go right to the front.
First gear, front locker. Keep it moving, keep it moving, keep it moving. Stay high.
That's probably the first thing that runs through my head, is you got to finish to win, and the whole thing, you know, you just got to finish. It's a tough race, and anything could happen. I think there's probably 50% luck. You know, it's not just driver. There's a lot of luck involved. You know, anything can happen. I've had the dumbest things happen to me. I got lost last year, and
structure that holds all of Ultra 4 together is the families and the teams that compete. You know, when we first started, they called us Grassroots. We were Grassroots, and they thought it was like, it wasn't a knock, but it was a positioning. Oh yeah, you're a good grassroots sport. I'm proud we're a grassroots sport because that means we're all here. We're all just guys in Jeeps, just out doing cool stuff.
I pushed the GPS and I looked down and all of a sudden we're flying through the air. We are approaching the qualifying course heading towards Hammertown.
Number 3, Waylon Campbell just crossed the finish line. We can get him and see how his race was today. Now I'm getting word that you're officially the 15th finisher, so that means you've got a guaranteed place in King of the Hammers for next year. I'm sure you're planning on coming back, right?
I'm real proud. I was more important for him to finish than me. I always get the spotlight. I mean, he's a good kid, and I'm proud of him. One other thing, I wasn't up here. I was busy listening to the radio and packing up the trailer. But I've got to congratulate Lauren Healy and Derek West. They're both really two good friends, and I'm really proud of them too.
You go out on the trail, you find somebody broken down, you help them out, you get off the trail. That core value kind of thing is intrinsic through all our racers, and the Campbells epitomize that. I've been watching Shannon Campbell compete, and then fortunate enough to compete against him. Beat him a couple times, got my butt beat a lot more than that. And now I've been fortunate enough to be a promoter and be able to try to give him a place to show his skills. And his skills are obvious, right? I mean, you win races, you're obviously talented. He builds cars, and his cars do well. He's obviously talented. But what's not necessarily always evident until you meet him and shake his hand and know him for 5-10 minutes is what a great person he is. And it's not just him, it's his whole family. You know, Don probably beat it into him pretty well. He's doing the same to Waylon and Bailey now. There's class people. And when you take that kind of class and integrity and you put it with that kind of skill and talent, you end up with an awesome champion. And that's what Shannon Campbell is.
All right, here's where I activated the man overboard. You let Randy Slauson pass you? He's the king. Here you go, go. You got Lauren on your ass. There's all the Marines cruising out in the Rangers. They're like, oh yeah, it's King of the Hammers.
I probably got one of the biggest volunteer and best crews. These guys are everyday wheelers, so they know what's going on. When something happens, they know how to fix it with nothing. My dad used to make chicken salad out of chicken. Most of these guys know how to do that, and that's why, you know, they're my crew. They're nice enough to volunteer, and we try and take care of them in ways. I mean, there's so many of them, it's hard to even think about paying them, but treat them like friends throughout the year, and you know, if they need something, anything I got, pretty much I'll give it to them or try and help them with it, and you know, what comes around goes around, and I'm very happy to have these guys pitting for me and on my team.
Hey, if you guys are talking, don't, because it's staticking up our radio. Anyone else behind us? No, I was trying to tell you to move over for Lauren, because I saw him back there, but you couldn't hear me, obviously. That's why I started using hand signals, because they're like writing a book on the radio over here.